Namaste yogis and welcome. My name is Alejandro from Flow into Nature, and today we're doing the second class of the awareness series. The first class was all the stretches. If you haven't done it and you're a complete beginner, it's going to be right there for you. Go ahead and click on that. But if you're ready to just get started and jump in, you're in the right place. We'll just do them a little bit faster today. If you have a block or something sturdy, go ahead and grab that, or if not, you might not need it. And then as well as a strap or a towel, something you can wrap around your foot so we can work into a bit of a quad stretch. Today we're doing a 30-minute class. It's going to be a little bit faster just so that we're moving a little bit more of a flow into it. So do your best, give it your all, and let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start right away in a child's pose. So bring your big toes to touch at the back of the mat. Open your knees out nice and wide. Walk your fingertips forward. Relax the forehead down onto the ground. Right away, just start to bring awareness to your day. How are you feeling? Without any judgment, if you had to kind of give yourself a score on how much energy you have on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being not a lot of energy, 10 being super excited, where are you? And again, with no judgment, just to kind of give yourself a little bit more awareness. We're focusing on awareness. Notice if you sway the forehead, the shoulders a little side to side. If there's any tension in the upper body. Try to roll the hips now a little bit more, a little side to side. Is there any tension in the hips? And then all together, let's take a deep breath in through the nose. Open the mouth, exhale, let it go. 2 more breaths just like that. Inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, exhale, let it go. Last one, breath in. And a breath out. We'll slowly rise up. Find a tabletop position. So bring the shoulders right over the wrists. Bring the knees in so they're right underneath the hips. We're going to do a little bit of wrist stretches. So just start to shift forward and back, forward and back. If you did the first video, you remember I said press into the index finger knuckle and at the base of the thumb. So we're adding a little bit more weight to the inside of the wrist as we shift forward and back. As we do this, we're also creating good muscle memory. We're engaging the right muscles as I'm pressing the joint in the wrist down. And from there, I can really stretch out the top of the forearms, the back of the forearm. We're here for 3, for 2, and 1. Keep pressing the inside of the wrist. Start to lift the hips up and back. So our peak posture really requires a lot of wrist strength. So we have to continuously work, press into the hands, press the shoulders a little further away from the ears. And lift the tailbone up a little bit more, really melt the heels down to the ground. Once again, start to bend one knee, take your dog for a walk. Bend the other. Maybe you want to do that a couple times, bending one knee and then the other. Maybe you go even faster. And find yourself at center. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And exhale through the nose. Let's run through those stretches. Inhale, reach your right heel up to the sky. Bend the knee and stack the hips over each other. So opening the hips towards your right side. Again, if that right shoulder lifts, bring that right shoulder down. Can you bring your heel a little closer to the glute? Lift all the way up the knee and the heel as high as you can to the sky. As you exhale, lizard lunge, right foot to the outside of the right hand. Drop the back knee behind you. Right away, open the right knee to the right side, finding that external rotation of the hip. And right away, bend the back knee. Maybe you need your strap. Maybe you need that towel to grab onto your left foot. Again, if you really want to, you can also bring a block underneath your left hand, the hand that's down on the ground, to bring a little bit more space from the mat to your body. Try to let the hips sink down and try to gently pull your heel in towards your glute. Let's take 2 breaths. Inhale. Try to bring it in a little deeper. Exhale. Breath in. Look up and over your right shoulder. Pull it in a little tighter. Breath out. Slowly release the back foot. Bring your right foot to the middle of the mat. Bring both hands down. Shift your left knee forward just a little bit. Inhale, we rise up, low crescent lunge. Reach the arms up to the sky. Beautiful. Really press into that left knee. Lift the hands up towards the sky. Big inhale. As we exhale, hands to the heart center, we'll create the twist. Left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Again, press your top hand, your right hand into your left, and lift the belly up and off the thigh. You're using that leverage. We'll take 2 breaths here. Inhales to lengthen the spine. As you exhale, try to twist just a little bit deeper. 1 more breath in. And twist it out. Breath out. Slowly use the strength of your core. Rise back up to center. Low crescent lunge. As we exhale, exalted warrior. Your right hand comes to the low back. Beautiful. Reach up high. Inhale. As you exhale, exalted warrior, try to send that left thumb backwards. Lift the heart. Your shoulders stay square. Use the back of your right hand to press the hips a little further forward. 1 more breath. Can you go into a little bit deeper? Breath out. Inhale, we rise back up, low crescent lunge. As you exhale, plant your hands. Lift the back knee off the mat. Send the right leg back. Downward facing dog as you exhale. Press into the hands, press into the feet. Inhale. And relax into the posture. Breath out. Left side, inhale, reach your left leg hop. Bend the knee and stack the hips over each other. Hips open up towards the left. Again, drop that left shoulder down. Bring your heel closer to your glute. Try to lift up and off on your right tippy toes. Lift the left knee a little higher. As you exhale, lizard lunge, left foot to the outside of the left palm. Once you're there, drop the right knee down. Right away, we'll open up into it. Open the left knee towards the left side of your mat, onto the knife edge of your left foot. And right away, we'll bend the back knee. Use the towel. Use the props if you have them, if you need them. Look up and over the left shoulder, letting the hips sink down. Take a couple breaths. Inhale. Maybe you pull the heel in a little bit closer. Breath out. Make it feel good in your body. Find that place, that little bit of an edge where you feel the quad stretch and you feel the hips open. 1 more breath in. And exhale through your nose. Slowly release the right leg back. Bring the left foot to the middle of your mat. Both hands down. Shift the right knee forward just a little bit. Inhale, low crescent lunge as we rise on up. Feel the stretch right in front of the right hip bone. Really working into stretching out our hip flex. Just take 1 more breath in. As we exhale, hands to your heart center, we'll twist to our left. Right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Beautiful. Again, press both hands together to lift up and off of the left thigh. Pull your belly in. Try to bring your thumbs to connect at your heart center. You can look up and over your left shoulder if it feels good. 2 breaths. Inhales to lengthen the spine. Exhales to twist. 1 more breath in. And twist. Breath out. Inhale, come straight forward and up. Low crescent lunge. As we exhale, the left hand, the top of the left hand, to our low spine. Finding that modified exalted warrior. Inhales, reach up. Maybe you even look up. As you exhale, exalted warrior. Bring the right thumb back. Continue to lift up through the center of the heart. Maybe you're like me, that was a little wobbly. That's okay. Press your left hand into your sacrum, your low spine, to send the hips a little further forward. Still trying to reach up, finding that nice big stretch through the right side body, through the chest. One more breath in. And as you exhale, slowly come back, rise both arms up to the sky, breath in. As you exhale, plant your hands, send the left foot all the way back into a downward facing dog. Take breath in through the nose. Open the mouth, let it go. Seal your lips, inhale through your nose. Press your shoulders a little further back, exhale through the nose. One more breath in. Hold it strong, breath out. We're going to move into a sun A. Inhale, look forward. As you exhale, you can step or hop to the top of your mat. We'll find a forward fold. Bring your big toes to touch. Slight space between the heels. Fold all over your legs. Let the chin fall into your chest. Relax the arms, relax the shoulders, relax the jaw, breath in. Shift the weight a little further into the toes, breath out. Inhale, mountain pose. Engage the legs, glutes, core, arms as you rise all the way up. As you exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Press your thumbs in towards your chest. Take a moment, take a second. Set an intention. How do you feel right now? If you don't like how you're feeling, how would you like to feel? Set an intention with awareness. I hope this class allows you to feel more in your body. Allow yourself to listen and feel your feelings. And notice the thoughts that cross your mind that don't serve you, that you can just let go. Take one more breath in. And a breath out. Beautiful. Blink open the eyes. Inhale, mountain pose. Reach all the way back up towards the sky. Really press into the feet. As you reach up, you're going to grab onto your left wrist. As you exhale, side stretch to the right. Big stretch in the left side body. If it's easier for you and you're a complete beginner, maybe you bend your right knee. So the side that you're folding towards, that knee bends. And what that does is shifting more weight onto my left foot. And that's really what we want, really shifting the hips towards the left side to get a deeper stretch. Maybe if you're a little more advanced, you try lengthening both legs. Take one more breath in. Fold towards your right a little bit deeper, breath out. Inhale, rise all the way back up. Grab onto your right wrist as you exhale, side stretch to the left. Once again, if you need to, you can bend the left knee to shift the weight to your right foot. Press your hips to the right. Pull your right hand to the left side. Maybe you look up and over your right shoulder. Take a breath in. Maybe you extend both legs if you're there. As you exhale, can you go a little bit? Inhale, mountain pose, rise all the way up. As you exhale, forward fold, hinge from the hips, and lower all the way down to the ground. If you were staring at the video and you were doing it at the same side as me, that's perfectly okay. Inhales, halfway lift. Shift the weight forward onto the balls of your feet. Parallel your spine to the ground. Try to lift your shoulders up just a little bit more. If you need to, you can always bend the knees to create a little bit more support in the low spine. Take one more inhale, shift even further forward. As you exhale, high plank. Plant your hands. We're going to step our feet back. Beautiful. Feet are about hip width distance apart. Arms are directly underneath the shoulders. Inhale, shift as far forward as you can onto your tippy toes. As you exhale, chaturanga, dandasana. Bend the elbows. We're going to lower down just halfway. Keep your core engaged. Pull the elbows into your side body. Bring the tops of the feet to the mat. Inhale, upward facing dog. Press into the ground. Lengthen out the arms. Lift the knees off the mat if they're there. Really pressing the tops of the feet down. Open. Shine your heart forward. Take a breath in. As you exhale, lift the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Let's take one breath here in through the nose. And out through your nose. Let's move all of that sun A breath to movement. Inhale, look forward. As you exhale, you can step or hop to the top of the mat. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Once again, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, forward fold. Relax the head and shoulders down. Inhale, mountain pose. Press into the ground. We rise all the way up. As we exhale, hands to the heart center. Inhale, mountain pose. Reach, press into the ground. Grab your left wrist as you exhale. Side stretch to your right. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, side stretch to your left, opposite way. Inhale, mountain reach high, look up. As you exhale, forward fold to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthening the spine really helps engage your core, shift it forward into the toes. As you exhale, high plank, plant the hands, step your feet back. Inhale, shift forward. If you need to modify, know you can drop the knees and lift the heels. As you exhale, we lower down halfway, elbows by the side body. Inhale, upward facing dog, opening up through the arms, through the heart, lengthening the core. As you exhale, lift the hips all the way up and back, downward facing dog. Let's do that one more time. Inhale and exhale. Inhales to look forward. As you exhale, you can step or hop to the top of the mat. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. The core is engaged, spine is long. Exhale to fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Engage as you reach to the sky. As you exhale, hands to your heart center. Inhale, mountain pose. Reach up a little bit higher than you have before. Grab your left wrist as you exhale, side stretch to the right. Inhale, mountain pose, reach high. Exhale, side stretch to the right. Inhale, rise up, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen the spine. As you exhale, high plank, plant the hands, feet go back. Again, if you need to modify, drop the knees. Inhale, shift forward. As you exhale, chaturanga, bend the elbows down 90 degrees. We're going to switch it up. Inhale, high plank, just push it up all the way up. As you exhale, chaturanga, coming back down. Well done. Inhale, upward facing dog, opening through the heart. As you exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take 3 breaths. Inhales through the nose. Exhale through your nose. 2 more breaths just like that. Hold it strong. Inhale. And exhale. Find a little bit more awareness. How are you feeling right now? The upper body, the core, the legs. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, look forward. We're just going to drop the knees to the mat. If you have a block, you might not need it. But if you have one, it might come in handy. I definitely need one. I'm going to bring this block between my shins, and I'm going to take a seat down. So if you have a lot of flexibility, your heels are going to be on the outside of your knees, and you might be able to go all the way down. I definitely don't have that. Shift the weight onto one side. Doesn't matter which one. We're going to extend one leg out long. So again, my sits bones are on the block. Maybe you adjust it. I'm going to put it sideways, but I'm going to keep my right leg flexed. That way the quad stays lengthened. Lengthen up through the spine. Maybe you even reach the arms up to the sky. Take an inhale. As you exhale, fold towards your left leg, folding forward. Noting that I'm not rounding and curling, I'm trying to pull my heart forward. Your hands can be by your side. On the mat, you don't even have to extend all the way out. I'm really trying to lengthen, pulling my heart towards my toes as if they were magnetized. Flex your feet a little bit more. We'll take a couple more breaths. Inhale. And you pull it a little further forward. Exhale. One more breath in. One more breath out. Beautiful. We're going to slowly rise up back onto our seat. From here, we're actually going to start leaning back. So I'm going to bring my hands behind me. I'm going to start to just slowly lower down. And again, because my right knee is bent, I'm going to go down slowly. So notice how far you can go. For some, it might be right where I am. My fingertips are actually facing to the top of my mat, and I'm bending my elbows. If you can and you want to go a little bit lower, know that you can drop one forearm at a time. And notice if your knee that's bent lifts up. We're trying to press that knee down to find a little bit more of that quad stretch. And again, that might be too much for you, and just bring awareness to your body. My right knee, I've had surgery, so the little things of our body, the little subtleties. This knee is definitely tighter than the left, so I might not go as deep on this one. If you don't have a block underneath you and you feel like you can lay all the way down, please go for it. Maybe if you want, you can just let the chin fall all the way back. We'll take a couple breaths here, just finding a nice deep stretch through the quad, through the hip flexors, letting the core stretch out and the heart. Take a couple breaths. Notice whatever's happening. The noises that might be around you. If you're at home, maybe there's children, maybe there's pets. And then just know that it's all yoga. It's all part of life. Breathe into it. Let it be part of your practice. And if you need to, just tune it out. Finding that awareness of how you feel, how your body is doing. After your exhale, we'll slowly rise back up, pressing yourselves back into your hands. Beautiful. We're going to switch out legs. So whatever leg was extended, I'm going to bend it first, bring it back next to your hips, and then extend the opposite leg out long. For me, it's the right this time. And again, flex the foot. The leg is as extended as can be, and it feels good for you. Lengthen the spine, reach the arms up nice and high. Keeping that nice long spine as you exhale, fold towards your right toe. Bring your hands down wherever it may feel comfortable. And breathe. Pulling the heart forward. Feel the belly pull in towards the spine. Couple breaths here just to lengthen through the right leg, back of the right leg. Maybe add a little smile. And breathe. Noticing your breath. Is it shallow? Is it deep? Is it subconscious or is it conscious? Is there anything else you want to add to this posture? If you can, grab the bottom of the foot. Know that you can. Practice is practice. It's your practice. Allow yourself a place to explore, to make it yours, to make it feel good. One more breath in. And fold a little bit deeper, breath out. Beautiful. We're going to rise back up. And we're going to go into this posture where we're trying to lay down. I need to lift up my hips a little bit just to align myself on the block. And this side, I normally can go in a little bit deeper, dropping your forearms. Again, maybe you're just on your feet. And notice, how does this side feel different than the right? Make sure your left knee or the knee that's bent is still pressed into the ground. Trying to find an interior tilt as you feel your pelvis actually try to lift up towards the sky. If you can, maybe you can even go a little bit deeper. Try to go all the way down. Even though I have the block, I normally can lay down in this posture and reach my arms up above me. I do notice that my left knee lifts, but it feels really good as a stretch. So as long as it feels good in your body, allow it to happen. Our body can take amazing shapes if we give it a little bit of attention and love. Take one more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Wherever you may be, slowly find yourself to come all the way back up. Take that feet. Beautiful. We're going to extend both legs out long in front of us. If you have a block, you can remove it out of the way. I'm going to bring my glutes to the middle of the mat. Extend the legs out nice and long. You'll slowly lower yourself all the way onto your mat. Let your right foot fall right, your left foot fall to the left. Arms are by your side, maybe about a ruler's distance from the side. Letting the thumbs face outward, the palms face to the sky. Allowing yourself to become heavy. To release any tension of the body. And by tension, we're trying to almost disengage the muscles as much as we can. How much can you relax into this posture? We're only here for about a minute. Relax the muscles in the face, the shoulders, the arms, all the way down to the fingers. Relaxing the chest, the belly, hips, thighs, shins, all the way down the feet, the toes. All together, let's take one more breath in. Open the mouth, exhale, let it go. Just breathe. I'll guide you out when it's time. If you need a little bit more time, please take it. If you're ready to move on, let's take a deep breath in, fill the belly. Open the mouth, exhale, let it go. You're going to take a good morning stretch. Bring the toes to touch. Reach your arms up and over the head. Try to lengthen the toes and the fingers away from you as much as you can. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, we'll bend the knees, roll over onto one side using your bicep as a pillow. Your top hand presses into the ground. Thank the earth for everything that for all its support and everything that it gives us. Anything else you need to tell yourself before you open your eyes once again? When you're ready, just press yourself up into a comfortable seat. Your eyes will remain closed. Hand will come to your heart center. And we'll just close out class with one big cleansing breath. Inhale through the nose, lengthen the spine, fill the belly. And now open the mouth, exhale, let it go. Bring your hands to your third eye center, center of intuition. With light, with love, we bow forward towards each other. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're feeling really good. This class, again, is a series. So we're doing this. The repetition of it is for you to practice, to do it over and over again. Notice the improvements. Notice how you feel when you get into that. Can you go a little bit deeper? I'm going to post the next class right up there for you. If you need to do this class again, go for it. Try it again. See if you can go a little bit deeper. It's all about repetition. All we're doing is practicing, and hopefully you're practicing awareness. There's a lot we can focus on, from the postures to the breath to how you feel. So notice if your mind is really wandering, how much can you slow down? Maybe you just need to focus on the breath if you've done the class. Maybe you just want to focus on the actual posture and noticing what muscle is stretching or what muscle is engaging. And if you can go a little bit deeper, I hope that helps. Hope you're feeling really good, and I'm excited for the next class. Hope to see you there.